What is up, everybody? It's Verdict here, and I don't think there's ever been a time to be just a bigger BDO fan than me. Today I woke up, I got in my suit, and I went to work. And while I was on the bus, I got a ping from Reddit, which is something I don't usually get. A ping from Reddit about something very important to me personally, and to probably all the people that have recently come into the channel, for which I thank you guys. Tons of BDO lore fans. Who would have known that if you give it a go, this story is a lot better than what pretty much every other content creator tells you. But that's a rant for another time. I got a ping while on my way to work, and I received this ping, and I opened this ping and I see it says on top of it, it says Caphras. And I don't really think about it too much, but I was like, I was about to miss it, and I clicked it. And apparently Korea got something which we didn't, because they're a patch ahead, like always. But before we go into what that thing was, I want you guys to know something. That we are getting the looks of a character, which I have waited to see for 7 years of my conscious life. And that, to me, is just fan service in the most ultimate way, because they didn't miss with his visuals. But before this, there is a cinematic here, which we have all seen. It's Idania, Journey to the End. Or rather, Journey's End. And a guy speaks in that. And a particular thing shows at the end of the cinematic, or this cutscene thingy, and it says the following.
At the end of all ruin, I shall be there, waiting for you.
This narration is none other but Caphras' narration. The Luthragon which pretty much turned the world as if over. He is a ruthless, psychopathic, Machiavellian narcissist, but with redeemable qualities that wants to move away from this. But anyways, today's video is not even about Caphras. I have probably 7 videos on him on this channel, plus the podcast episode. I have spoken about this guy for years. All of those episodes will be down below. You'll be able to find them in the description. But see, Caphras is a character which was introduced with the very first, you could say, rework of the Balanost quests. When they started introducing Elezra, I think this was 2017-18-ish. I may be wrong on this one, but it's the first time where this hooded, cloaked man who is out of this world, not confirmed at the time, but he would just go around and he would be a mystery behind the mystery. You know, BDO lore is told on 2 fronts. What you see from Elezra, Jordine, and all of those guys, and then what happens in the background. It's in the background where I personally dwell, and this channel pretty much shares that background with you. But this hooded man looked like this. And of course, in the future, this is a person which we know is Caphras, the immortal alchemist, the son who forsake Mother Sylvia, the guy who pretty much pledged himself to servitude to her doom. And during Idania's cutscene, you're probably looking into this, it's like, you know, all of these bosses, this doesn't look like him. That's some sort of a beast. Why is he named Caphras? Well, we didn't know as well. But something very important was that Pearl Abyss drop things, and they keep on giving us little snippets, and they keep on feeding the lore so hard, especially in the past 2-3 years. And this thing, which is the only artwork we have ever had, this plus the slate, it's how we knew this is actually Caphras, because there is a slate that pretty much shows him look like this in Balanos, in the ancient stone chamber, those slates that predict the future. And we get this image here, which is something that I downloaded out of just hijacking it from PA's website, because they didn't give this to us for free download, so I just hijacked it basically. I went into F12 and managed to dig it out. So this here was like, okay, so this is obviously Caphras' fighting place, right? This is where we're gonna meet him. This is the entire thing. He stands basically in front of us. But the throne is empty. And that's cool and all, but the throne is empty. It wasn't really too much outside of, oh, look at this, it's new. And then you see all of those weapons over here. Let me just kind of Can I remove this image a little bit? Yeah, you see all those weapons over here, you know, like the Kriegmeister, you see Scholar's Hammer over here, you see Warrior or Valkyrie's weapon here, you see Nova's Shield, you see Wukong's, whatever it was, right? All those things. And today I get a ping. Today I get a ping from Reddit, and a mother hucker is on that chair. And a mother hucker is on that chair. And I go wild in the bus. You guys need to understand. I went wild in the bus as I was on my way. So I just looked at my phone and I went like this. I was in a hype all day long to come and report this to you. You need to understand. 7 years to see this dude. And he doesn't look anything like this, which is cool. Do you know why? Because he goes through stages. And all of a sudden, this thing becomes so much more in-depth. Because at first, oh, it's the PvP throne. Oh, but who sits on that PvP throne? It is him. And now all of a sudden, all of those scattered weapons onto the side is everything that he will probably take. All ass that he's gonna whoop, and it will be ours. And the craziest thing about this entire thing is that the dude is striking a pose like none other. He is leaning onto his hand with a sword on it, which is very cool because we never knew what Caphras actually was as a warrior or as a Luthragon himself. We know that he's a wizard-ish, like a sorcerer type of a guy. But why does he have a weapon it kind of looks like a sword or like something is sheeted inside? At least kind of looks like it. And he is striking a pose and he's just leaning like, do you understand who I am? And to that I reply yes, because this is so unbelievably cool. 7 years to finally see him. And he didn't disappoint. This is what you call an entrance. And now, let me just go back to the normal way of things. And now Reddit is losing it, rightfully so. Reddit is losing it completely because, here it is. Because it's like, I never thought that anybody would be so interested in something like this. But look at this. They say Caphras without spoiler data mine. It's not, has nothing to do with data mine. It's on Korea's page. And it's a part of a promo which they leaked apparently. And everybody is hyped into the comments, which is the best thing ever. And everybody is the same way, kind of like worried about it. Because this shouldn't fail. The finale of Black Desert, Journey's End, Pearl Abyss, keep on saying it. We are at the end of Arc 1. We don't know what Arc 2 will ever be. We don't even know if it's going to be the same game. But this here is the most epic way to introduce him, with a splash art, a part of a promo in Korea, and everybody is losing their minds. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Edania is just building up on the fan service and hype like none other ever. I love you guys. Verdict loves you is not just a name. If you need anything, you know where to find me. I can't wait for Edania. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind.